Okay, today we have a new video from Kyo. Answer the question or eat spicy noodles. Oh, this is kind of interesting. So it's like one of those games that kind of seen like, on like Jubilee they kind of have like drink or answer, like you answer the question like drink alcohol, but Kyo's doing like answer or eat spicy noodles. Okay, that's interesting. Actually a cool idea for a stream. I like this idea.
Shit never happened. When would you pick? I'm eating for this. Fuck, Mary killing a Luna. I mean the noodles.
Oh.
You could delete a moment of your streams like boom, that shit never happened. When would you pick? I'm eating
Oh.
for this. Fuck, Mary
Wait, is that one that bad? I don't think that one even sounds that bad. If there's one moment that you could delete from the past from a stream.
Luna, I mean the noodles. This question now? Are you get serious? Hello guys.
What?
I am going to answer questions that I don't want to answer. And if I don't want to answer them and I want to opt out on answering the question,
Oh my God.
I have to eat a bite of these spicy noodles. So hopefully by the end of this,
What kind of noodles are they? Are they like the actual like good like spicy kind? I mean he's white, so I'm just kidding.
can, comfortably not have my acid reflux cause me to vomit and not be in too much pain. What is
Does Kyo have acid reflux? Oh no.
you wish you didn't have to follow as a Nijisanji VTuber?
Oh.
I'm trying to think of one I can say.
Right, yeah.
That's not gonna get me in trouble. Not having fair use. Because in Japan, fair use isn't a thing in copyright laws. I wish we could follow North American copyright laws. We're a Japanese-based company. That's why we always use like
100%. Yeah. That's something. That is something when you join like a Japanese company, because obviously Japanese copyright is a lot more restrictive. So that's why you can kind of see with other companies, like say like V Shoujo for example, or like other like Western companies, because obviously V Shoujo, they're an American-based company, they follow like American copyright laws, but obviously it's based off of the country that your company is in. So obviously Japanese-based companies like Hololive and Nijisanji, that they follow Japanese copyright law, so that means the copyright is a lot more restrictive. So there's definitely things that you can't do as much because of the copyright, obviously. Because the concept like fair use, even on YouTube you can kind of see like a lot of the time it does use like the American copyright system and fair use, and America has like a sort of fair loose law, and copyright is a lot more it's a more loose in America in comparison to like Japan. Japan is pretty strict on things, and as a Japanese-based company you have to follow those copyright laws obviously in Japan, right?
Irritos, whatever that site is, for the images, the stock assets we use, we kind of share, because we can't just use like Google like hand PNG and just insert it. All right, next one. Love at first sight or friend to lover? Okay, I think love at first sight is stupid. Like,
yeah, I
agree. When you look at them, and if you are like, you love them for superficial reasons. Like, I think you can be attracted to someone at first sight, but love at first.
It's like, is it genuinely like love, or is it more just like you felt attracted to them?
You are moving mad, bro. Love at first sight is not a thing, bro. That is not a fucking thing.
No,
it's
not.
Trying that everyone loves, but you hate.
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
I'm gonna be honest. The whole bottom top conversation, I think it's stupid. It's redundant. It's repetitive.
You know what? That's so based. Yes, I 100% agree with that. And also, and also. It's weirdly like stereotype. The thing is I don't really like about the whole like top and bottom thing. It's basically reinforcing stereotypes to a certain extent, because you are making an assumption about somebody based off of like their personality or the way their model looks, which is kind of weird to me. I mean, I guess you can kind of make that disconnection, say, okay, well, they're a VTuber and, calling them a bottom. But I do think a lot of the time when people, like, call people, like, a bottom as, like, when they're a VTuber, it is also sort of based on their personality, which I kind of feel like it's a bit, like, I don't really like that whole conversation, like, trying to, enforce a stereotype onto someone. I don't really like that. It just makes me feel like, I don't know. I don't really personally, like, obviously it depends on the person and what if they're okay and they're comfortable with it. Obviously it always depends on the person, and definitely if one VTuber is okay with being called a top or a bottom, that does not make it okay for you to go in another stream and call somebody else a bottom. You have to know that this, like, that stream is sort of that VTuber's boundaries and see what they're comfortable and not comfortable with. So always, if say hypothetically one VTuber is okay with it that you watch and they're okay with being called a bottom, do not go in another VTuber's chat and start calling them a bottom if they're not comfortable with it. Make sure they're comfortable with doing that before you say that in the chat. You know, boundaries. Look at their boundaries.
If no one cares anymore. I didn't even think it was funny to begin with.
I don't think it's funny.
Like, I don't know why it got as much attention
I don't think it's funny.
And I think the fact that you're assigning top and bottom based on someone's personality, like that's indicative of really that is also not often a term used in straight relationships, but we're applying it to everyone like it's some blanket statement. I think it's very weird. Next, what's your
yeah, and also I feel like it's because of, like, based on, like, you know, based off of, like, it's a queer term, which is also like uncomfortable in the sense of, like, you know, I don't really like, as like a gay person, I don't really like the whole concept of that because, like, it's stereotyping, right? But yeah, I don't find it. Do people actually find that funny? I don't find it funny. Like, I get it's a clippable thing, and I watch it, but I've genuinely never, like, laughed out loud or, like, felt like being, like, seeing, like, the whole bottom joke is, like, a funny thing. I've never found that funny. Do any of you guys, like, find that genuinely, like, actually, like, a funny thing? I don't know. I don't really find it funny.
Least favorite / fun collab so far.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna eat the noodles for this. I can't answer this question. This question is too dangerous. I'd rather not. Oh my god, we don't hot.
Yo, he's saying no to everything.
This gotta be illegal. What the fuck? It's like I'm pouring chemicals on my fucking throat. Had a warning label, what would it say? I would say brutally honest, or like a lot.
I love
Unsafe
that.
for children is crazy. No, because that makes me sound like I'm
Whoa,
some predator.
yeah,
Stop.
yeah, that literally makes it. Yeah, that really does. What the fuck?
Technically, yes. I don't think I should be around kids.
That should be like that sounds like something you'd pull like a fucking sex offender, you know, like, stay away from this person, like, unsafe for children, you know.
The way I do, for sure. It just sounds way worse saying that. What is your honest opinion about the Kyomis? And could you mention one good aspect and one bad aspect that you noticed about us? I'm kidding. Answer the question. Fine. Do you guys want to hear bad or good first, chat? Okay, bad first. All right, that's what I thought. Okay, bad about the Kyomis. I think sometimes you guys take jokes too far and you apply them to people who are not a part of the joke. For example, I noticed sometimes you guys will go into other livers chats and you go into their chats and you're like acting in a way where, like, you're treating them like they're me, and you think that they are gonna take the joke the same way I do, or find the same slightly offensive humor as funny as I do, or you repeat a joke or roast I made to them back to them. I don't think that's appropriate, because the thing is, you are not me because you watch me. So if I make a joke, for example, let's say I make jokes that the third years are dumb, right? I call Scarlett dumb on a live stream. That is not an open invitation for you to go in her chat and call her dumb because I did. And then
it's, you know, because it's like, yeah, it's because they're friends, they personally know each other. It's that kind of, like, dynamic, you know, in a way that people would understand. Like, imagine if you were, like, say like you were at, you know, you were in a place and you had a group of friends, and then one of your friends, you know, were joking with you, and you have banter with this friend, and then you call you, and you're like, oh, you're dumb or something, and then some random person that you don't know just says, oh yeah, right, you are a fucking idiot, like, oh yeah, you are dumb, or that person is dumb, you know, that would feel like offensive. That would feel like a lot more like uncomfortable or offensive coming from some random person, if you know what I'm saying, you know. So that's kind of then how different. Like, there's a difference between when you're a friend, when you're close to somebody, you have a relationship with that person, and you're like bantering and you you insult them in comparison to some random person that you don't know, right?
positive thing. Yay, positivity. I do like how we're able to like talk to each other like we're fucking like just chilling, like we're kicking it. Like you guys don't have to come on chat and be like, oh my god, you're doing so great today. You know, I love you. Like, you know, you guys can just come in and be like, what's up? How you doing?
What's
you know?
up,
I like
bitch?
the joking environment we have. That's it. All right, next question. You could delete a moment of your streams, like boom, that shit never happened. When would you pick? I'm waiting for this. I'll make you happy, okay? I'll get a bigger bite too.
Oh, yo.
Bro, the taste is so bad. It tastes chemical. It like burns at the front of my mouth, and then I swallow it, and then I inhale, and then it burns again. What? How do you eat these? Like, this doesn't taste good. Okay, I'm gonna try to not drink milk since I feel like I'm not eating the noodles as much as I thought I was going to. How long do you think you'll be in Niji for? Okay, I either need to think of a PR way I'm gonna say this, or I need to eat fucking noodles.
Just say I'm still a long time.
I feel like this is dodging the question, but I am gonna say I don't really know specifically. As long as my interest and Nijisanji's interests still align, I will be here. But that's not me answering how long I think, and I can't really give an estimation of how long that's gonna be because I don't know. So I'm gonna eat the noodles. But if
I mean, that, honestly, though, that's not an easy question to answer. Right? It really isn't. Like, that's the same, like, that's equivalent to a certain extent. You're like, okay, how long do you plan on being a streamer for? How long do you plan on being a content creator for? You know, it's like, I feel like it's not, like, you don't really know, right? It's kind of just like you're kind of just going with the flow together. It's like, as long as I'm comfortable here, my interests align, as long as I feel good and safe and comfortable in this company, I'll stay in it, you know? I don't think people really come into it. I mean, maybe some people have that sort of mindset and that idea of, like, an estimated time they feel like they'll be in it for, but no one, you know, you don't really know how long you'll actually be there for, you know?
Just like had an estimate, like,
oh yeah,
hard. I think I'll be leaving in like you know, 2 weeks. Okay, well then at that point, like, yeah, I already made my mind up. But I don't really know. So I made the noodles though, because you know you wanted me to fucking be like, in approximately 1 month and 3 days and 36 minutes is when exactly when I am no longer a Nijisanji EN member. Like, no, unless I was planning to leave, I wouldn't know, you know. That hit like the back of my tongue that it hasn't hit yet. Oh my god, a piece of noodle flew out of my arm. See that?
What?
I caught that shit up.
Ew.
I'm gonna have some milk. Nah, I got some napkins, bro. I'm scrubbing my tongue with this. This shit about to be my lifesaver, okay? Damn, it's rubbing off like red shit. That shit hurt. No, my sinus is not cleared. What the f? Show us the napkin. Well, I
don't want to see that. Ew.
The red residue. It's folded, though,
gross. What the fuck?
On a hypothetical situation, you were required to pick a new personal chef and a new roommate, but your only options were Scarlett or Ren. How would you survive? Scarlett losing in both departments. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll pick Ren, honestly.
I would have her be my chef or my fucking roommate, solely because she's so dirty. However, she keeps the dirtiness only to her room, so I don't know if I would be
Is Ren dirty?
As I want. Also, she'll take her roommates places when they need to be driven places. So Scarlett seems pretty chill, because at least if you're dirty, you only keep it to your room, you know? So low-key, if that's the only place she kept it to, I would not mind.
Is Scarlett dirty, though?
Cooking is that bad. She just cooks shit on stream. Low-key, I'd probably pick Ren as a roommate and Scarlett as the chef, because I don't think I would be able to eat anything Ren made. Like, Ren is like, you know, healthy. He's like, what, is he like a pescatarian or whatever, because he thinks fish are less valuable than cows or some shit. So,
I didn't know. Wait, I didn't know Ren was a pescatarian.
Personally, you know, I would not be able to eat salads every day. Okay, I would like, you know, want to die. So probably Scarlett as the chef, and just because you have a personal chef doesn't mean you have to eat their meals every day.
That's true.
What would you say the best?
But I mean, I feel like though, if you hired somebody as a personal chef and then don't eat their food, I feel like that's kind of indicative. Like, I feel like, why did you hire that private chef? Then you like, I don't know, get a new private chef at that point. I don't know.
And worst parts of being a content creator. Could be anything: streamer, editor, artist, singer, etc. Best part is I get to do something I love every day. Worst part is probably, I mean, I low-key talked about this before. Like the fact that people have these expectations that you should be comfortable with certain things that you're not because you're so big, or because like you're not, like, you're a public figure, or that, like, you can't be equally as rude back to rude people, or that you have to like behave better than everyone else because you have an audience, which, like, I agree.
Yeah.
But I think like there are also cases where it's like, this person called me a bitch, I can't call them a bitch back. I also think there is this thing where, like I said, people don't see you as human. You're just entertainment to them. So at the end of the day,
100%, that's true. Yeah.
are entertainment to them, whether they fucking hate you or not. Some people might hate you when they talk about you on the internet just because talking shit about you is entertaining to them. Like, those aren't the people that are watching you or care about you, but they are still entertained by you. So they assume that because you're entertainment, their words will never get to you or reach you, or that they are able to say pretty much whatever they want because they're on the internet. At the end of the day, they have no influence over your life, like, realistically.
Yeah, and also the fact is, when somebody's a viewer and they're anonymous, there's not really any weight or consequences to what they say, so they very easily can basically say whatever the fuck they want and they can get away with it. But because you're a public figure and you have a platform, you obviously, you know, can't really do that. So there's also that sort of way of like, yeah, this person online who's anonymous can basically say whatever the fuck they want to you, but you can't really like have that sort of same weight back at them because obviously you have a public platform, you have an audience. There's weight, there's consequences, a lot more consequences for things that you do say and the way you talk about things in comparison to like a viewer, because a viewer, because they're not, a creator and they don't put themselves out there online, they have a lot, like, there's obviously they don't feel like they're gonna get punished or they're gonna suffer any consequences for anything they say, so they just say whatever the fuck they want. They say whatever like fucked up stuff they want to say that would never say in real life because they're anonymous.
I think it's crazy that there's this expectation that like we're supposed to be okay with everything said about us because we're in media. I think that's so stupid.
It is
the
stupid.
only person who can lose in the situation is you.
Yeah.
Would you be a stripper if you got paid $60K a month?
What the fuck?
It's a good bag, I'm not gonna lie. Depending on the circumstances, like how much I gotta strip, this kind of depends. I would just do it for like a few months, get a bag, and then like call it a day and like move on. Because low-key, I don't
honestly
need...
based. But what is but isn't like being like a strip, like, I feel like defining as like what like a stripper does that mean like everything, right? I don't know, like specifically like stripper as a job, is that, I feel like that inherently is like basically getting naked, right? Like that's kind of like everything, right?
Need to do that now, but
I can't believe this person asked that question down.
Easy money, like for like a month, bro. I could do it for 1 month. When you first joined Niji, what did you struggle with the most? Oh, my sleep schedule. All the training hours they have you do are like Japanese hours, so my sleep was
true.
And then I really have not recovered it since. My shit has still been fucked. Being a streamer who streams in the afternoons, your sleep schedule is gone. You're done. God. It's over. It's awful. You have no sleep schedule. That's something he ain't ever gonna get back. Oh God, bro, my sleep is so bad. And debut month is the busiest too, so like it's not like you really have time to be like, I'm gonna sleep. And you're also trying to meet your gen mates, so you're like staying up talking to them. It's just overall debut
because
week.
And then obviously because people live in different places, so people have different sort of time zones. So because obviously Kyo's, because I'm Australian, right? Kyo's American and Ren's Australian. As someone who's Australian myself, so I know the time zones. The times are like the exact opposite of each other. So so like trying to actually like want to interact with your gen mates and talk to them when your time zones are completely different, your times are different, and then obviously for Kyo trying to do things in Japanese time, in Japan time, when America and Japan, like their times is also like opposites of each other, is like that's kind of crazy. That's gonna fuck up your sleep schedule completely.
Or debut month or debut training month, whatever, 2 months before, 3 months, however long it takes, you will fuck up your sleep and it will take a long time to fix if you ever join Niji. So be prepared. Marry, kill, and Luna. I mean the noodles. You bold asking this shit. Gotta marry and sleep with one of these people? Hey. No. Kill easy, bro.
I think Luxium's answered this before, right?
I could kill like all of them and just live.
Wow.
What the fuck? I have gravity powers now. But
wait, that's kind of fucked up. Is it you only have to kill one? Because fuck it, I'll kill them all. Bruh.
Eat these noodles, okay? My throat. burning. Oh, I need more milk. I need more fucking milk. I'll be back, Jack. All right, Jack, I got some more milk. Father has returned. Yo, my mouth is burning so much. I said Autheria. Why is it still burning? Yo! I'm out of fucking milk. I'm out of fucking milk. This question now? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. I'm getting more milk before I fucking answer this shit. No, you got me fucked up.
That's a pretty invasive question, to be honest. Like, geez, I'm taking a shot for the team since you said this once in a stream. Are you a virgin? Is this a weird question? Yes, it is a weird question. It's kind of an invasive question also, to be honest.
If I move my hands, I won't feel it as much. Bro, this had to be made from like the devil's. This had to come from some like fucking unnatural shit.
What the fuck did you say? The devil's penis? What the fuck?
There's no way this is this hot with like natural ingredients. You fucking lying to me. But yeah, I didn't even read the question out loud. I'm taking a shot for the team since you said this once in the stream. Are you a virgin? Is this a weird question? Yes. You, by the way.
It definitely is sort of a weird question, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did, and I'm joining us. If you didn't, I'm joining us. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel for more Nijisanji videos. We're getting very close to hitting 10 subscribers. Help me in reaching that goal, 10 subscribers. Definitely do hit the subscribe button down below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.